Is it clear now, Nilav?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. To understand the concept of company better, okay, see this chart once clearly. Okay, see this chart and take a note of it also. What is a company basically? Why to form a company? Who can form a company? Corporate accounting, the word corporate accounting here, corporate accounting here, corporate accounting. Yes, the word here corporate means company. Understanding? Are you following me? Corporate in the sense company here. So basically you want to account all the transactions of the company. That is the sole objective. Clear? Whatever is happening in the company, you have to record, which is called journal. Yes, classify, which is called ledger. Have you seen this journal ledger? You might be having the idea, right? Yes or no? Yes. And then summarize in a trial balance. Trial balance. What I've said? First journal, then ledger, trial balance. You have subsidiary books also, but this is a replacement of ledger. Okay. Trial balance, and then at last financial statements. This is the whole accounting cycle. Yes or no? Basically, whenever a transaction happens, you record in the journal. Every journal entry will have minimum 2 ledger accounts. Yes, some account is debited, some account is credited. These 2 ledger accounts you will maintain in ledger and you will post in that ledger. At the end of the financial year, you take the balance of each ledger account, and then that ledger, all the ledger balances you take into this trial balance. Ideally, trial balance will tally debit balance, all debit balances will equal to all credit balances. Yes, and then with that ledger balances, I mean basically from the trial balance, you will prepare financial statement. Understanding? Financial statements. In financial statements, you will have first P&L, second balance sheet, third cash flow statement. Understanding? So basically corporate accounting means, I'm repeating once again, corporate accounting means accounting of the company form of organization. Organization in the sense we have 3 business organizations. Business in the sense with a motive to earn profit. Clear? I'm going stepwise. If anyone are stuck somewhere, just stop me. I'll explain that concept in clear. Okay? I'll repeat that topic once again. If you're not clear, just stop me. Okay? I'm going stepwise. Corporate accounting is nothing but accounting of the company form of organization. This is one form of organization. You might have seen these 2 forms of organization. Basically, sole proprietor. In sole proprietor, you have only one owner. Example, Kirana shops. You might have seen Kirana shops. Yes, they are sole proprietors. Partnership firms. You might have seen 3-4 partners forming a partnership firm and doing business. They'll earn profit, they'll share according to the profit sharing ratio. Yes, partnership firm. Here you call them as partners. Here it is sole proprietor. Okay. Type of capital is capital. Here it is partners capital. Capital in the sense initially someone has to invest, right? Investment, पॉकेट से इन्वेस्ट करना पड़ेगा, उस पैसा से ही बिजनेस करेगा. Yes or no? Kirana shop person will get some capital to get the groceries, yes, initially, and then he will sell the groceries, he will get the amount back, he will reinvest again, he will bring the groceries again, and then he will sell it again, he will get the cash. This is a cycle. Yes or no? Yes or no? Similarly here, partners capital. 3 persons bringing capital together. Here liability of the owners, basically you need to highlight this point, unlimited. Understanding? Unlimited. Here you will prepare the balance sheet. Suppose if the losses are more than the assets, then what the debt, I mean the creditors will do. Who is creditor? From whom we have taken not money, goods on credit. Yes, from whom we take money, they are called money lenders. Or okay, money lenders, or we call them as we can call creditors, but creditors term is used only for goods. Suppose we go to some person and we get the goods on credit, not on cash basis. Buy goods दे दो, बाद में देता हूँ पैसा. This is called credit. So goods अगर लेगा तभी creditors बोलते हैं, ठीक है. बाकी persons को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Debts बोलते हैं. ये debts मतलब अप्पू क्या बोलते हैं उसको? ये liability. क्या बोलते हैं? लाइबिलिटी. ये शॉर्ट टर्म को क्रेडिटर्स बोलते हैं, लॉन्ग टर्म्स को लाइबिलिटीज बोलते हैं, ठीक है. आई विल एक्सप्लेन दैट. एग्जांपल बैंक लोन. यस, बैंक लोन, दिस इज अ लाइबिलिटी. वी आर टेकिंग मनी फ्रॉम हिम. वी शुड नॉट कॉल द बैंक एज ए क्रेडिटर. यू शुड यूज द वर्ड क्रेडिटर ओनली फॉर गुड्स. इफ यू आर टेकिंग समथिंग ऑन क्रेडिट, आई मीन बेसिकली गुड्स ऑन क्रेडिट, you should call it as creditor. Clear? I mean the difference you should understand. Suppose you are taking loan, you call that liability as bank's loan. The name should be bank's loan. Example, loan from SBI, loan from Punjab National Bank. I mean in balance sheet you will find this word. You will not find creditors. Understanding? Basically when you take some goods on credit, then all the creditors you group them and you show under the head creditors. Understanding? Understanding? Clear? Now unlimited. Unlimited liability in the sense, suppose if the assets are less and the liabilities are more because the sole proprietor earned losses. किराना शॉप ओनर लॉस हो गया, मतलब प्रॉफिट नहीं मिला उसका. प्रॉफिट आने से जो इन्वेस्ट किया, एग्जाम्पल वो 100 रुपीज इन्वेस्ट किया है, उसको प्रॉफिट 10 रुपीज आया तो उसके जेब में 110 रुपीज रहेगा. यस और नो? यस और नो? सपोज ही हैज इन्वेस्टेड 100 रुपीज, लॉस आ गया 20 रुपीज, तो उसके जेब में कितना रहेगा? 80 रुपीज. समझ गया? इन्वेस्ट किया 100 रुपीज, लॉस आ गया 20 रुपया, उसके जेब में है 80 रुपीज. तो इन्वेस्ट किया तो वो कुछ खरीदेगा ना. 100 रुपीज से सोच लीजिए कुछ ग्रोसरीज खरीदा है, वो क्रेडिट में खरीदा है. क्या खरीदा? क्रेडिट में. सोच लीजिए वो एक्चुअली रिटेलर है, वो होलसेलर के पास गया था, वो क्रेडिट में 100 रुपीज लेके आया था. समझ गया? आके वो ने सेल करना शुरू किया था, मतलब ग्रोसरी सेल करना शुरू किया, वो लॉस में बेच दिया. लॉस में क्यों भेजा? स्टार्टिंग है ना, इसलिए शायद वो अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए डिस्काउंट में दे दिया. उसको जेब में 80 रुपीज ही आया था. कितना आया था? 80 रुपीज. अभी वो होलसेलर को कितना पेमेंट करना पड़ेगा? 100 रुपीज. उसके जेब में कितना था? 80 रुपीज. 20 रुपीज कहां से पेमेंट करेगा? नहीं, 20 रुपीज वो कहां से पेमेंट करेगा? खुद का जेब से. वेरी गुड, खुद का जेब से पेमेंट करना है. तो इसको बोलते हैं अनलिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी. मतलब भाई तुम सही से बिजनेस करो, तुम अगर लॉसेस आ रहा है तुम खुद से पेमेंट करना पड़ेगा. सोच लो उसका बैंक अकाउंट में, खुद का बैंक अकाउंट में सोच लीजिए 1000 रुपए है, उसमें से 20 रुपए लाके उसको देना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि बिजनेस अलग है, उसका पर्सनल अलग है ना. बिजनेस एंटिटी कॉन्सेप्ट पता है? बिजनेस इज सेपरेट फ्रॉम द ओनर. बिजनेस में जो सोल प्रोप्राइटर बुक्स है, बुक्स में रिकॉर्डिंग जब कर रहा है, मतलब ट्रांजैक्शन जब रिकॉर्ड कर रहा है, वैसा रिकॉर्ड करना है जैसा कि ये ओनर बाहर का आदमी है, खुद का आदमी नहीं, बाहर है. इससे मैंने कैपिटल लिया था, वो भी लायबिलिटी मानना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि फर्म रीपे करना पड़ेगा. है कि नहीं? ये अगर सोल प्रोपराइटर बंद कर देगा, कैपिटल रीपेमेंट करना पड़ेगा. दिस इज कॉल्ड बिजनेस एंटिटी कॉन्सेप्ट. मतलब ओनर इज सेपरेट फ्रॉम द बिजनेस. समझ गए? तो कैपिटल भी लाइबिलिटी जैसा ही है. बाहर से बैंक से कुछ लोन लाया था, सोल प्रोपराइटर ने कैपिटल इन्वेस्ट किया, दोनों सेम ही है बिजनेस की एंगल से. मैं बिजनेस हूं, समझ गए? मैं बिजनेस हूं, आप सोल प्रोपराइटर है, समझ गए? वो आके बिजनेस में इन्वेस्ट किया, मैं अलग हूं, वो अलग है. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? ओनर इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द बिजनेस. You should record transactions in such a manner. That's why you will find two accounts, namely capital account and drawings. Whatever I mean the proprietor or partner or shareholder, I would say in case of company, whatever the money is contributed into the business, it is called capital. Whatever money is taken out of the business, it is called drawings. Understood? Why this capital account and drawings account? Because of business entity concept. Understanding? So owner is also a third party in case of business. You should record every transaction in such a manner. Understanding? Understood the example? Understood the concept of unlimited liability? Yes? Suppose I am increasing these figures, 1 lakh rupees, 20,000 rupees, 80,000. समझ गया? तो इसमें लॉस कितना आया था? 20,000. उसको पेमेंट कितना करना था? 1 लाख. उसके जेब में कितना था? 80,000. 20,000 लाना पड़ेगा. समझ गया? ये तो किराना शॉप नहीं है अभी, ये थोड़ा बड़ा शॉप हो गया. समझ गया? ऐसा एक और जीरो बढ़ा दो, एक और जीरो बढ़ा दो, एक और जीरो बढ़ा दो. if his property is also not sufficient to take the debts, then it would be a huge burden. Yes or no? Suppose the loss is, say for example, 2 crores. Yes or no? You will understand the pain of this unlimited liability. Understanding? Here also it is unlimited liability. Same example, take it for partnership. They have done the business, loss is 2 crores. Suppose their profit sharing ratio is 1:1:1. There are 3 partners, 1:1:1. 3 crores का लॉस आया था, तो 1 करोड़ 1 करोड़ 1 करोड़ तीनों घर जाके लाना पड़ेगा. क्या करना पड़ेगा? घर जाके 1 करोड़ 1 करोड़ लाना पड़ेगा, लाके देना पड़ेगा. Because it is unlimited liability. Your personal assets are also attached to the business. समझ गया? तो इसलिए this liability is called unlimited. But in our society we have a very good option of business organization which is called company. What do you call it as? Company. Sir, here you can see company. Company में limited to issue price of shares held. What is this issue price? I'll explain. But just understand the liability is limited. You are investing some 10,000 rupees capital. Yes. Suppose if the firm is incurring losses, maximum you lose your capital. That's it. Your personal assets are safe. Understanding? Understanding? Understood the difference of this liability and unlimited? Unlimited liability and limited liability. Clear with the examples? Yes. So basically this is the main reason for forming this company form of organization, business organization. People are misusing this also. Yes. People are misusing this company form of organization because their personal assets are not attached. Yes or no? Here the sole proprietor has to be on his toes while doing business. Yes or no? Because if he incurs loss, he has to pay from his pocket. So because he will be very diligent while doing business. While giving discount, he will ensure twice. By loss आएगा तो मेरा जेब से देना पड़ेगा. ऐसा ना? So here there is some sort of responsibility. So here the chances of frauds are less. Here by maximum capital जाएगा. ऐसा ना? तो reckless भी हो सकता है, misuse भी हो रहा है अभी. Okay, you can see frauds, हाँ? Satyam fraud, Yes, Satyam fraud. All these frauds because of this company form of organization. Might House Satyam, that is a company. Satyam is a company, yes or no? Go home and read the Satyam fraud once. You will understand. Okay, in Google you can check, I mean you can type Satyam fraud, you will find the synopsis, basically the summary. Clear with this? Now what is a company? Now go back, what is a company? See here. Here, see here. Oil India Limited is one company. Yes, AGCL is one company. Have you came across these names? Yes, AGCL, Assam Gas Company Limited, Oil India Limited, IOCL, Indian Oil Corporation Limited, yes, ONGC, ITC private में, yes, Indian Tobacco Company, ITC. Any other names? Anyone? Any new name? Any new name of any company which you can think of? Tata, very good. Tata. Tata में बहुत सारा है. Anyone? Any other names? State Bank of India, that is also a company, na? Bank है basically, but that is also a company sort of. ठीक है? Next, anyone? Anyone else? Any companies? Flipkart,
Tata
Amazon,
Chemical.
yes, very good. Amazon, Flipkart, these are also companies. Private limited companies, not public. Okay. BSNL, yes, all these are companies. Yes. We have numerous companies in India. In foreign also you can see more companies. Yes. Any foreign company? Huh? Sorry? Porsche car. हाँ Porsche बोल रहा है वो लग्जरियस कार का कंपनी है हाँ बहुत सारे कंपनीज है ठीक है company implies an assemblage of persons for social purpose as a form of organ. Company implies a group of people who voluntarily agree to form a company. सर पार्टनरशिप फर्म में भी ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल फॉर्म करेगा बट सिंपल डिफरेंस इज अनलिमिटेड लायबिलिटी लिमिटेड लायबिलिटी अंडरस्टैंडिंग दैट इज अ बेसिक डिफरेंस and we have several differences. I'll explain. This is a Latin word just for knowledge. I put it here. These are all the characteristics of a company which will separate company from other forms of organizations like sole proprietor and partnership. Take a note of this. These are all the characteristics of a company. You can come to page number 3. I mean the introduction page number 3. Okay, पेज नंबर 3 उसमें आप देख सकते हैं फॉलोइंग आर द मेन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ ए कंपनी दोज आर लिमिटेड बट आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग मोर हियर जस्ट गो थ्रू द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स हियर आई विल एक्सप्लेन वन बाय वन बिफोर गोइंग देयर सेक्शन 220 you can see there, right? First of all, a company is described as a voluntary association of persons. Voluntarily association of persons. Understanding voluntary. It has to be voluntary. Okay? Who have come together for carrying on some business. Yes or no? Intention should be to earn profit. And sharing the profits with capital divided into numerous transferable shares. Here you call it as capital. Here you call it as share capital. What do you call it as? Share capital. Shares. आपने shares सुना है कहीं पे? सुना है? ये कंपनी shares issue किया है, कंपनी bonus issue किया वगैरह, हाँ? Share. We will discuss about this share. Okay? Share. You can assume. Suppose I'll take a small example. Suppose this is a whole pie. Pie in the sense pizza. Take a pizza example. This whole pie, say for example 1 lakh rupees. Suppose company starting with an investment of 1 lakh rupees. Yes. What will the company founders? Company has to be founded by someone. Initially, someone has to take the initiative. Yes. Say for example, I have decided to form a company initially. Yes. So public company, private company. So I am trying to form a public company. Okay. I have taken some 4 people, help from other 4 people. So we 5 people form this company. Okay. And now we are going to, we need some investment, right, to form the company. So we thought of having 1 lakh rupees. Yes, 1 lakh rupees. Now we have 2 types of companies. One is private company, one is public company. Private company, they'll invest from their pocket. Public company, what they'll do, they'll issue shares. What they'll do? They'll issue shares. Example, this whole pie is 1 lakh rupees. Now we decided to divide this whole 1 lakh rupees into 10,000 parts. 10,000 parts निकालने से कितना आएगा? Each part 100 rupees आएगा. Yes or no? 10 rupees आएगा, sorry. 10 rupees आएगा ना? 10,000 parts. तो 10,000 into 10 rupees कितना होगा? 1 lakh होगा. तो 10,000 parts, each part worth is 10 rupees. Clear? Now this 10,000 parts is called shares. 10 rupees is called share price or issue price. What I am telling? I am going to issue shares. Okay? Indirectly I am asking public. भाई ये मैं कंपनी स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ, मुझे ऐसा इन्वेस्टमेंट चाहिए 1 lakh. If you are interested, you can invest in my company. I'll give you the return. समझ गया? This is the agenda. So 10,000 shares मैंने issue किया 10 rupees each. I'll get 1 lakh rupees. I'll start the business. समझ गया? This pie is divided into 10,000 parts. Each part is called a share. समझ गया? Total pie is called the capital. This is called share capital. Understanding? Pie, why I am using pie? Because share capital is divided into several parts, which is called shares. समझ गया? Each share is worth 10 rupees. Understood? Understood? Difference? Understood the difference? So this is the process of issuing shares. See the process once. Procedure for raising funds. How do you raise the funds? Issue of prospectus inviting applications for share from the public. I am forming a company. I'll issue a prospectus. What is this prospectus? In Companies Act you will find this. I mean in Group 1 you have a Companies Act separately. You will go through this procedure in detail in Group 1. Okay, but I'll give you heads up here. Okay, what is this prospectus? What sort of business I am going to do? Yes, my business is a startup basically. I wanted to do some business. Yes, say for example selling of computers. What is this? Selling of computers. I'll buy computers and I'll sell computers. This is my agenda. Okay, I'm projecting this much because I am going to open several branches in so and so cities. I'm projecting this much sales. I'm projecting this much profit. You will mention everything in this prospectus. Okay, so you will issue this prospectus into the public. Public will read the prospectus. Oh, this is a very good investment opportunity. This company will earn profits, so we can invest in this. समझ गया? तो प्रोस्पेक्टस इश्यू करने के बाद वो इन्वेस्ट करेगा शेयर्स आके. तो ये सब है ओवर सब्सक्रिप्शन, अंडर सब्सक्रिप्शन. वी विल डिस्कस दिस लेटर, बट जस्ट माइंड द प्रोसीजर. ओके, कंपनी सेटअप करना है, पहले प्रोस्पेक्टस जाएगा, तो रजिस्ट्रेशन वगैरह अलग से होता है. आई एम नॉट टचिंग दैट पॉइंट, बट हाउ टू गो इनटू द पब्लिक थ्रू प्रोस्पेक्टस. Prospectus details everything. about the company that is going to be incorporated. Okay, if the shareholders are interested, they will invest in the company. Then company is formed because the capital we have received, yes or no? Investment we have received, we can start the company. Clear? This is the process. Clear? Now, coming to this first point, divided into numerous transferable shares. In our example, we have 10,000 shares. Shares is nothing but part of the capital. Yes? The 10,000 shareholders, I mean who is investing in this 10,000 shares, they'll become the shareholders. What do you call them? Shareholders. Mention their shareholders. Write in the book, okay? Note everything. After that, I mean after this class, you will forget everything. So better note it in the notebook what I am trying to say, okay? Take the notes. Shareholders. What do you call them as? Shareholders. It is an artificial person created by the law to achieve the object for which it is formed. Clear? Clear? Understood basically what is a company? Group of persons coming together, yes, to do some business. Okay? All these persons basically, they are called shareholders because they are investing in the capital of the company. They'll become the owners of the company. Yes or no? Huh. Now, see here the characteristics. I mean here, following are the main characteristics of the company. You have separate characteristics, right? But these are all the different characteristics of a company. I'll explain one by one. See here, membership. Who is investing in the shares, basically the share capital, he will become the owner of the company. He will become the owner of the company because he is contributing the capital, yes or no? He is the owner of the company. Sir, example, मैंने उस 10,000 shares issue किया तो मैंने एक share खरीदा है. एक शेयर 10 रुपीज से मेरे पापा ने मुझे पॉकेट मनी दिया था मैंने एक शेयर खरीदा यू विल ऑल्सो बिकम द ओनर ऑफ द कंपनी यस you will also become the owner of the company. Even if you hold one share, you are also owner of the company. Understanding? Understanding? Ha. So this is membership, which is called ownership. I mean, the subscriber of the shares, each subscriber, each shareholder is the owner of the company. Understanding? Second one, incorporated association. Because this has to be incorporated by registering in the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Yes, MCA website है उसमें register करना पड़ेगा. Incorporated association in the sense, it is formed in the by the statute or law. Yes, Companies Act है उसका incorporation procedure है, incorporate होना चाहिए. Separate legal existence, business entity concept. Yes, business is different from the owner. Here also same, company is different from the shareholders. Understanding? Perpetual succession. सर ये 10,000 जो शेयर होल्डर्स है वो लोग मर गया था क्या कंपनी बंद हो जाएगा बंद हो जाएगा क्या नहीं होगा वो शेयर दूसरा बंदा खरीद लेगा यस शेयर्स कैन बी ट्रांसफर्ड इन स्टॉक मार्केट यू नो स्टॉक मार्केट एक बंदा का शेयर वो बेचेगा दूसरा बंदा खरीदेगा शेयर्स ट्रांसफर होता रहेगा तो कंपनी का शेयर्स ट्रांसफर होता रहेगा कंपनी ऐसा ही रहेगा इसलिए परपेचुअल एग्जिस्टेंस ह्यूमन बीइंग्स हैज 100 years लाइफ बट कंपनी डज नॉट कंपनी विल कंटिन्यू फॉर years टुगेदर 100 200,000 years also yes or no Raymond's company it was I guess it was started in 1950 some 1950s it is still existent now also yes or no yes so shareholders may come and go but company will remain for years together. This is called perpetual succession. Clear? Next, common seal. Company मतलब company is an artificial person. Yes or no? ये कंपनी है दिखा दो बोल के कोई बोल सकते हैं क्या नहीं yes or no? ऑयल इंडिया लिमिटेड इधर ब्रांच है राजस्थान में भी है कोलकाता में भी है yes so ऑयल इंडिया लिमिटेड दिखा दो कहाँ है ब्रांच दिखाने से नहीं होगा कंपनी का है ऑयल इंडिया लिमिटेड कंपनी का है यू कैन नॉट शो बिकॉज दैट इज एन आर्टिफिशियल पर्सन It is invisible, intangible. Yes, invisible, you cannot see it. Yes, but you cannot see it, so it cannot sign. Yes or no? Oil India Limited cannot sign. So company will sign in any document using this common seal. What is this common seal? Basically stamp. Stamp. Go home and type common seal in Google. You will find a company's common seal. Round shape, okay? Some round shape stamp. Because company cannot sign on its own. So on the name of company, you will open a you will get a common seal, and wherever on what document you will find this common seal, indirectly company has signed it. Understanding? Because company is intangible, you cannot see. Company is not a person, right? It is intangible. So the persons who is, I mean the management of the company, they'll sign using this common seal. Understanding? Understanding na? Huh. Next, artificial person, because it is intangible. Yes, artificial. Company kaha hai, dikha do, no one can show you. Yes, because it is existent only on the paper. Do you agree with me? Any doubts till now? No? Limited liability. I explained this clearly with an example. Share transfer. You can transfer the shares, yes or no? Sir, initially company issue किया था 1950 में जब रेमोंड स्टार्ट किया तब इशू किया था. तो 1950 में जो बंदा who was born in 1950, he might have dead by now. Shares are not dead. Shares, someone might have purchased the shares. So shares transfer is possible. That's why company has perpetual succession. Clear? And then maintenance of accounts of books. Accounts maintain करना पड़ेगा. Company. Audit of accounts. Accounts audit भी होता है. Audit तो जो पहला क्लास हुआ था उसका. Clear? Clear? These are all the characteristics of the company. Any doubts in the introduction part? I mean, basically, what is company? What is share capital? How share capital is achieved? How the company gets the share capital? Any doubt regarding this part? What is company? Difference between company, sole proprietor, partnership? Any doubts till now? Any doubts? No? Good to go? Yeah. These are the different types of companies you have. Just for knowledge sake, I put this slide. You can see government company, more than 51%. Either state government या सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट होल्ड करेगा तब उसको गवर्नमेंट कंपनी बोलेगा. ठीक है? Either स्टेट गवर्नमेंट और सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट, मोर देन 51%, मतलब मेजॉरिटी स्टेक. ठीक है? गवर्नमेंट कंपनी, फॉरेन कंपनी जिसका ब्रांच है, मेन ऑफिस है फॉरेन में. समझ गया? फॉरेन कंपनी, मेन ऑफिस है फॉरेन में. ठीक है? प्राइवेट कंपनी, I'll explain this private versus public separately. One person company, one person also can start the company. That is also possible. Okay? Small company, we have paid up capital and turnover limit. Turnover in the sense sales. 40 crores or paid up capital. Capital is 4 crores. If it is less than or equal to 4 crores, turnover is less than or equal to 40 crores, then it is small company. Listed company, listed in any stock exchange, NSE or BSE in India. Yes? If the company is listed in any stock exchange, then it is called listed company. Unlimited company. Sir, you explained the difference between sole proprietor, partnership and company as limited, unlimited liability. But what is this unlimited company? You can form a company with unlimited liability also. Understanding? Initially, you are agreeing that my liability is unlimited. You can attach my assets also in case if it is incurred losses. Understanding? Then company limited by shares, which is a normal company. Guarantee. In place of shares, the owners give guarantee. Guarantee in the sense, some bank guarantee. Yes? Holding company. One company is holding more than 51% in another company. This company is called holding, this company is called subsidiary. Understanding? one company is holding more than 50% of the share capital of the other company. This company is called holding, this company is called subsidiary. Understood? Clear? Just for knowledge. Huh? This is the exact difference between public and private. Minimum 2 members होना चाहिए. Maximum 200. This is private limited company. Public company minimum 7 members. Maximum there are no restriction. It can be 1 crore also. More than 1 crore also. Yes. This is the difference between basically between public and private. Okay. I'll just go through the slides. If you want to note any point, you can just note it immediately. Yeah? I'll just go through the slides. I'll take some 20 seconds in each slide. If you want to note something, just take your time and note it. Okay, fast. Group of people. I'll give the notes, you note it down. Just 2 minutes. Company is nothing but group of people. Okay, or you can underline in the book also. These are characteristics you can underline in the book also, because you might get a theory question also. No one knows. Characteristics highlight करो, एक bracket दे दो उधर, characteristics of a company और star mark दे दो. ठीक है, these are all the characteristics of a company. You can read on your own. I have explained here clearly. And then this difference, limited, unlimited liability. Limited, unlimited liability.
सर
हाँ.
मुझे क्वेश्चंस पूछना है, जैसे कंपनी का डेट है, ठीक है, तो मेंबर्स लोग लायबल नहीं होगा उस डेट को पे करने के लिए?
Sorry, can you repeat? Sorry.
सपोज कंपनी का डेट है, तो मेंबर्स लोग लायबल नहीं होगा उस डेट को पे करने के लिए?
नहीं होगा ना,
कंपनी होगा.
लिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी है.
हाँ सर, मैंने मेंबर्स का
एसेट्स,
पूछा.
जो भी एसेट्स है, अगर कंपनी को लिक्विडेट करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है, जो भी एसेट्स है उसको, जितना एसेट्स है उसको उतना ही रिपेमेंट होगा. शेयर होल्डर्स को, यू कैनॉट आस्क शेयर होल्डर्स टू ब्रिंग फ्रॉम देयर पर्सनल एसेट्स. दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. Yes or no? Because this is a limited liability.
यस सर.
Because liability, I mean the debt holders has to bear the risk. Understood, Rakesh Sharma?
यस सर.
हाँ, we have a in group 1, I guess, in partnership accounting. Partnership accounting. Partnership accounting. Piecemeal distribution we have seen, right?
यस सर. हाँ.
That is in case of partnership, but normally in case of company, I mean there is a procedure as per insolvency and bankruptcy code. We have an insolvency and bankruptcy code. I mean insolvency and bankruptcy act. We have separate act 2016. Okay, that act, what happens? The company, whenever the company is going into losses, okay, it has to liquidate voluntarily or mandatorily. The ministry will liquidate the company. In the liquidation, what will happen? A person will be appointed liquidator. He will see the assets of the company, he will see the liabilities, and we have a priority. पहले debt holders को payment करना है, पहले creditors को payment करना है, बाद में preference shareholders को payment करना है, बाद में equity shareholders को payment करना है. तो पहले जो प्रायोरिटी है, पहले कुछ टैक्सेस है गवर्नमेंट का पेंडिंग है, गवर्नमेंट को पहला पेमेंट करना है. सेकेंडली डेट होल्डर्स है, डिवेंचर होल्डर्स, कोई डेट कोई दिया, बैंक लोन है वगैरह, सेकंड उसको पेमेंट करना है. थर्ड प्रेफरेंस शेयर होल्डर्स है, थर्ड उसको पेमेंट करना है. फोर्थ है इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर्स, जो शेयर कैपिटल जो सब्सक्राइब कर रहे हैं उसको इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर्स बोलता है. जो लास्ट स्टेप तक अगर पैसा बचेगा उसको मिलेगा, नहीं बचेगा तो लॉस है. समझ गया?
हाँ सर.
हाँ, ठीक है. हाँ, this is it. I mean, this is all the introduction about the company. Okay, tomorrow I'll start issue of shares. Okay, issue of shares. Your homework, take this as homework. I mean, basically go through these 3 pages. Page number 3, 4, 5, 6. This is for information sake, and they may ask you for theory also. Okay, just go through these 3 pages. Tomorrow I'll start this issue of shares from page number 7. Okay, if you have any doubts in the introduction class, you can raise tomorrow also. Okay, in the beginning of the class I'll give some time. Okay, I'll share this PPT in the group also. Okay, clear? Good to go? Yeah, thank you.